Angry. Friend.
Aloha. Welcome. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii. The channel. Aha. Yes. As promised, hopefully, I'm doing a movie review on Wolverine Deadpool. That's why the red hat, and it can go. It can go. Wolverine Deadpool, the new movie. It's Marvel. It's a Marvel movie, and it is
To stay.
mostly a Ryan Reynolds project. You know, Ryan Reynolds he's Deadpool. He wrote the character and he wrote the quips.
Ralph.
And Ralph. and there was Deadpool and Deadpool 2. The character is very well developed, Deadpool. And if you've never seen Deadpool, I don't know how to describe it.
Watching.
He kind of looks like Spider-Man, but he doesn't have the webs. He's has two katana samurai swords, guns, very, very violent, and very, very wisecracking. It's the wisecracking thing. Now, Ryan Reynolds is very good at the wisecracking thing from before. And his friend, you know, with the football team, Wrexham, in Wales, football team, it's a whole, you know, they're building up a football, is Rob the Henny. Those two guys, they're wisecracking. They start with the wisecracking. Who else did that wisecracking beginnings? But those little one-liners in movies, you know, those little one-liners turn into joke one-liners, and then it gets expanded. And then there's the type of movie. See, I'm trying to figure out the genre of this movie. But overall, if you just want to, if it's good or if it's bad, it's actually pretty good. It's a good solid 2 hours long. It has lots and lots of action. Be prepared for a lot of CGI violence. So there's technically a ton of violence in it. You know, it's shooting, stabbing, slashing, heads coming off, and all kind of guts and brains. And there's a lot of that. But it's done in such the gratuitous way, the comedic way, that you're instantly numb to it. It's like watching like Terminator or Total Recall. You know, after a while, you're not like, oh, you're actually, you know. So it's completely integral with the character and a portrayal of these, and just, yeah, you know, there's like Marvel comic movies and they have a lot of explosions and people get shot and all this stuff, but this is like gory blood everywhere. And it's fine. It's not gonna make you grossed out too much, too much. But the main thing is it's the quipping of Ryan Reynolds' character. And the thing is there going to be spoiler alerts? Yeah, this whole thing is a big spoiler for the thing. It's going to spoil the movie. Now, here's the thing about the spoilers I'm thinking is, I was thinking about the plot of the movie, which has a time travel element, because you have Wolverine. Now, Ryan Reynolds is also the writer as well as the star in the movie, as the main character. So he's a writer figuring out Wolverine has a well-developed character, his whole story and background story. And in the last movie, Logan, I believe it was, Wolverine dies. I'm sorry. Wolverine's dead. Oh. And now Ryan Reynolds, as a writer, has to take the dead Wolverine and revive him. So let's say it begins there with time travel and that. And then it's all like, oh, you messed up the time travel thing. So now you got to go correct that. So the big time travel overlords are going to erase everybody in his universe. And then he has to go back and correct this stuff. And there's like portals and stuff like that. Now, I just told you the premise of how the story moves along. And I'll tell you what, that doesn't spoil watching the movie at all. Because it's all about the action and the quips of Ryan Reynolds and the melding of Wolverine, that character, and the character of Deadpool bantering off of each other and making this unseeming duo. Because Wolverine's totally wisecracking, and then you got the character like the Wolverine, totally dead serious. And so there's that, straight man comic duel. And much like Josh Brolin did with, the Thanos guy in Goonies. And he did that with his character, what was it?
Why are you here?
Chainmail cord? Something, the guy with the arm in the second Deadpool. Anyways, let's get into the spoiling factor, shall we? Oh, and one more thing. Breaking the fourth wall. Okay, there's a lot of references to like studios and this and that, and a lot of them you'll get. Some of them will go over your head.
Tiffany
doesn't take it away. In any other movie, it would be distracting. Too much of this stuff. This does it a lot. But in this movie, it fits in with the movie. Overall, if I was to say, you go see this movie, yeah, go see it. Yeah, go see it. If you ever seen Deadpool, it's a Deadpool thing. Everything's Deadpool this, Deadpool that. It should be Fanpool because it's totally done for fans. Everyone's got a character for each fan base. So, but what was I saying? I don't know. It's a good movie to see if you like the Deadpool stuff, for sure. A lot of action and a lot of stuff going on. But let's go into the spoilers so you don't have to watch so you can.
It's what I want.
It's what I want. It's
closet.
There's no spoiling this movie. You can't go out and spoil it. So here I was. Here's some stills from when I watched this. To the theater. So Deadpool's up here, right? And wait, do I have this right? Oh, I transitioned it. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Oh, I forgot. Forgot. Breaking the fourth wall. That's the other thing. Now, me talking to you out there, and thanks for watching, I'm talking to the audience directly. That's supposed to be a wall. And here, let me explain. Shakespeare did it. They call them asides, right? One character talks to another character. Yeah, but you should see his dog. It's a kooky, crazy looking dog. That's an aside. But Shakespeare has this aside to the audience. Yeah, but if only the king didn't have a crown to wear. He's talking to the audience. You don't talk to the audience. You see, here's the stage. You have a wall on this side. You have a wall on this side. Stage left, stage right. You have the backdrop. That's the third wall. The fourth wall is right in front to the audience. You're supposed to be out there in safety of, I'm just viewing. I'm an eye from the...
Pathetic.
So you can get into the story. You forget you're sitting in a theater seat. You're immersed in the story. So if like you see any other story, movies, blah, 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 blah. What do you think of that? Breaking the fourth wall. In this movie, it's a comedic ploy that's done a lot. So that's what breaking the fourth wall is. Just so you know. Oh, look at all this. What did you do? Oh, you pressed the wrong button. That's what you did. Stop yappering. Uh-oh. Wrong way. Just a second. Oh, what did I do? Just a second, I gotta fix this now. There it is. Do the thing, eh? So, it starts off, movies are starting off nowadays, the credits. You gotta go see from the start of the movie, because the credits have all this action going on. He goes to the graveyard to dig up Wolverine. He's in Wolverine's grave. Of course, he has the adamantium skeleton. It's all steel. But he gets ambushed by, they come out of this, see, there's Wolverine. That's it. It ends.
I don't know.
You have to go through the time machine. It could be, oh, look, Wolverine, okay. And so, and there's all these, oh, and then all hell breaks loose because these people come through these portals. And see, this is just the beginning. He's sticking Wolverine's bones in everybody and rips people apart with his skeleton. So, Ryan Reynolds is actually, I mean, it's very ambitious to write a movie such as this, and he got it into the Marvel universe. So, he said there's all kinds of great financial decisions going on with Ryan Reynolds. And then Hugh Jackson, there's Hugh. So he's got all these credits go on. He battles these people, and then he's got his Wolverine, dead Wolverine claws on. So it begins. So how you kind of wonder, and then he does the aside. You might be wondering the narrative over. You might be wondering how he gets there. He goes to try to be an Avenger, and they're like, "You're stupid. You're a loser." So there's lots of themes like you can't, like Satan. You're not good enough. You're not good enough to be an Avenger. You're not doing this, and he's trying to prove himself to his wife. So these encouraging themes of coming up from the bottom. So he meets the time travel guys who overload the time, and he's told that you can go back to your friends and die in 48 hours because they're going to erase your universe, or you can join up and be something important. He wants to be important. And here he is with fighting those. He's back to fighting those guys.
Come over here.
So there's tons of innuendos, and much or not so innuendo, but it's definitely not homophobic.
You can't understand.
So he's got the kind of boy crush or man crush on this guy too. So he makes a lot of jokes in that regard. He goes over to find the alternate time universe Wolverine, so he goes through a few Wolverines that are all in these different parallel universes, and he gets his butt kicked, and there's the wrong Wolverine and the crucified Wolverine and the other guy. There's cameos to the max in this movie too. And he finally drags up this drunken Wolverine version who's just abandoned his friends, and so he's a total loser. So he drinks his sorrows away. So they get dumped into this kind of dumpster of this parallel universe time, where they can so there's a bunch of people in this dumpster world, and then they go off for a one-on-one battle between Wolverine and Deadpool. So it's a big battle scene, and see, you don't have to see the movie now. No, this movie is probably made $1 billion at the box office, and anything, there's no spoiling it, seriously. It's all about the action, and of course everyone's immune to mortal wounding because they can all regenerate. And of course, cameo from, is it Captain America? Because he wanted to be Avenger. He gets dumped into this universe too. They conquer the people who are, I guess, from Mad Max, Fury Road. They get captured into this overlord of the Fury Road bit, this dump universe. And she's Magneto's, and then there's what do you call the guy, what was his name? Jumbo. I forgot his name. He's the big juggernaut. She's the juggernaut guy, so that his helmet is an important thing. And this lady is Xavier, that all mind guy. He turned. Oh, okay, yeah.
Let me show you.
And they wipe him out, except for this Xavier lady. She's Xavier's daughter, and she's like the villain. And he just wants to get back to their universe. He wants to fix his universe. So wandering off. They escape there. They wind up finding alternate Deadpools. So here's Ryan Reynolds, like without the makeup,
To your left.
as the nice, and he has the ugly dog. And they're trying to figure out, oh, you're saying if I can go back and fix my universe as Wolverine, and then they get into a big fight. So once again, it's a battle to the max between these two. And I tell you, there's gratuitous violence, but no one dies, right? It's like, it hurts, but yeah, they don't, but they do it until they're unconscious and like tired, and then they get caught or driven away to the other people who are like superheroes.
I don't like it.
And here's Blade, Trinity, and they're and of course that guy, I can't think of the name guy, Magic Mike. Yeah, there we go. Magic Mike is in this movie too. That guy, and he's Mr. Card playing gambler, so he has these blow up cards. Then they all fight to get that helmet, because with that helmet they can get I don't know, their Juggernaut's helmet. They can get the thing. So here it is. I'm just spoiling the whole thing, but honestly, it's not about the storyline.
Energy.
It's not about, oh, they did this, they did that, and there's plenty of surprises and stuff like this. And it's more about the characters and the development of the characters. The characters have these massive flaws written in, and they need to redeem themselves, as if to say. And so they battle before this big dragon monster kills them all and eats them, and they escape once again, except only, and they do the big battle. But the only thing is, only Deadpool and Wolverine escape through the portal, because they convinced the Xavier's daughter, and as they go, and see, it's like portals, they're back into modern day. And the time travel guy turns out to be the secondary, the main villain, I guess, the antagonist, I guess, to antagonist 2. And he decides that he has this time-altering device, which is going to snip alternate universes down. So he's going to use this device for himself and become the all-powerful time manager. So the other villain comes in and does this mind meld, which is like she sticks her hand in people's heads. That's how she finds out. And then there's the crazy ugly dog. They got the ugliest dog in the world going on there. And then they have a final battle with first the doggies there. It's a dog pool. It has that like yicky licky yuck tongue. It's like one of those ugliest dog breeds. And they meet up through the portal with,
I'm not sure,
a ton of other Deadpools that come by to stop them. And it doesn't work, because they manage to basically fight all the Deadpool people. But they regenerative. And oh, by the way, all the other characters from Deadpool, if you like the other characters, they're all back. So they're back in action and all this kind of stuff. And
living room.
And one of the characters back is the Sugar Bear guy, who is in command of the, well, I won't say, but he kind of helps save the day. And they go to this weird machine that the Xavier daughter can take control of the world, with all the timelines. And there's only one way to do it. If Deadpool and Wolverine go down and connect the two antimatter things, but when they do it, they'll fry. So here's the main thing. the writing is pretty good with the inclusion of you can do it
Move
too.
over.
Even in your downest dumps, you can rise up and redeem yourself, prove yourself, and be feeling of self-worth. I think is the main thing. So
She won't leave.
Deadpool wants to do it. I mean, oops, did I? Yeah, I just say that whole thing and. Okay, I can't change where I'm at right there. Sorry, change the picture. So there's Wolverine and Deadpool
Idiotic.
going. Who's gonna get deatomized in the
Slowly.
antimatter? And then he tricks him, and he does it, but he comes through. They wind up down there, and
What is this?
they join. Okay, they join up, and of course the mandatory, because Hugh Jackson really pumps up for this stuff, and so no shirt mandatory, and so they link up and they do this thing which is kind of reminiscent of, I would say, Guardians of the Galaxy and the Stones.
Dangerous.
And the Xavier's daughter gets she blows up. So Wade is back to his normal life, or he gets to redeem himself. But these guys, they get blown up and they're dead. But oh no, they go there? Yeah, I'm sorry, some of these are out of order. So they go back to the main timeline, and the other guy is there, the guy that's going to take over the timeline before the other. And so they come back, they're not dead, and that's it.
Stupid.
It's not stupid. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. They wrote it well, and it's really a Ryan Reynolds ambitious writing effort thing, and he melds the. It's good. Sorry if you're gonna. You can go see the movie, and nothing I've shown you, nothing I told you is gonna spoil. It's just like that roller coaster ride of action and the corpse, the quipping, of the Deadpool stuff, and he sticks messages in there and a lot of surprise joking stuff. But I don't know if I would say it's its strengths are the they do break the fourth wall thing, but it works for this movie. The quipping stuff, the humor, it's really, if you've seen Deadpool and you're okay with it. If you've seen Deadpool and go, oh, don't see it. But if you've seen Deadpool and you like that, this is the movie. It's like, at least B+, with that, because it delivers. And they make all these references to movie making, script writing stuff. So Ryan Reynolds is just unabashed with doing that stuff like that. So even that, but it's the redeeming of, he's adding these messages in there, and, of self-worth, of, Wolverine redeems himself, Deadpool redeems himself. They're like the heroes in the end, in the true sense of they've overcome that. And there's a lot of action and there's a lot of stuff. And
are you scared?
Am I scared? I don't know. Probably. And I think that's it. I mean, it's worth showing if you like Deadpool, for sure. It's like B+, and it's already got billions of dollars. So if you don't see it, they're not hurting. It's majorly popular. So there you go. Enjoy your the weird dog fun stuff. It's all Deadpool stuff.
Demon.
Demon. Aloha. Aloha. Very good now. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Support Rex and Soccer Club.
There's two.
Wales. Oh. Aloha.